Okay, last time I think we saw 1-to-1 mapping, right?
Mm-hmm.
1-to-1. So this is the last example we saw, third one. Just we'll spend some 1 minute for last example. Employee. So this is the one, right? Author and book. Each book is having its own author.
Another.
So this is the book. I mean, so here basically it is generating two table. In one table we are saving author details, and in second table we are trying to save book
The
details
book did.
along with that corresponding author detail.
Okay.
It's a kind of 1-to-1 mapping.
Mm-hmm.
Two tables are generated. Okay, now we will see instead of 1-to-1, we will see 1-to-many scenarios. What is that scenario? I will tell you. If you see in your shopping cart, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have if you log into any of the, shopping cart like Flipkart or Jabang or Amazon, the corner side you have a cart, right?
Yes.
So there, whatever you are trying to buy, so whatever you are trying to add, so it will be added to your cart. So everything will be
Okay.
added to your cart. You can able to see the count.
Okay.
So this cart is belongs to only for you, correct? It's not for everyone.
Okay.
So whatever you are trying to do the shopping, so everything will be, whatever you are trying to select any product, so that product will be added to your cart.
Mm-hmm.
So here
Yes.
cart is one and things are many, products are many, correct? One too many here.
Ye-
One cart can
Yes.
have
Yes.
n number of things. So how many product you are trying to buy? So that many things you can able to see many things you can able to see in your cart. So cart is one,
Yes.
but the products are many. So this one.
Yes.
So let's suppose if you want to save these things into a particular database, let's suppose user one cart is C1, his
Mm-hmm.
ID is 1, and
Okay.
user 2 cart 2 is 2 ID 2. Let's suppose this is one table,
Mm-hmm.
and another table is having the details. Cart 1 is having product ID P1, and also is having product ID P2. Okay, on P3. These many products, cart 1 is having, and cart 2 is having P2. Product is same, right? So two users are
Mm-hmm.
trying to buy same product. It is possible, right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
So here one too many. It's kind of scenario.
Okay.
So this product P2 bought two people.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the scenario. So how we are going to save this kind of data? So cart is
Okay.
unique and products are duplicate here. So one product can buy
Got.
multiple people. So
Okay.
these are the frequent scenarios you will get when you are doing the development, right? So these are the only scenarios you will get. And we will see
Got it.
later on, right? Once this mapping is done, we will see how to retrieve the data, how to perform the conditions, more conditions,
Yes. Yes.
criteria. That is also very important.
Got.
Okay, first, right? That is the employee. Yeah. So first, what we have to do, we have to write cart. Cart is a simple class. We see here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So inside the cart, you have an ID. So each user you have to give one unique ID for that cart. So this is a cart ID, and
Okay.
inside the cart, right? So you are to keep on buying the products, correct? So we need to add how many products you are buying. So for every time we need to make sum of your products amount, price basically. So if you bought 3 products, we have to add all the 3 products sum of the money, and we need to display as a total. So this total is belongs to only for your cart,
Got it. Okay.
and you can give some name of your cart 1 or cart 2 something. That is for user purpose, and ID is for backend purpose.
Got it. Okay.
And we are going to add set here. What is the purpose of set? So we are in one cart, we are going to add multiple number of products.
Okay.
Multiple number of products. So that's what here we are trying to add set. So why we are adding only set? Why we are not adding list, map at all? We have so many things, right? So why we are
Yeah.
adding only set here, right? So the purpose is here. Let's suppose this cart 1, right? So he bought
Mm-hmm.
P1 one time, P2 one time, P3 one time. Say for instance, he is trying to buy another P2 one more time.
Okay.
So basically it is a duplicate, right? He can buy. We should not stop them. Don't buy same product again. We should not tell to the customer, right?
2 times, right?
2 times he can buy.
Two.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
suppose,
Yeah. I mean,
say for instance, he is trying to buy Pepsodent 2 times.
yes. Yeah. We like to get toothpaste.
The toothpaste you want to buy. So this is a kind of we should just to kind of eliminate the duplicates, but still it will allow, if at all, if you want to
Mm-hmm.
eliminate the duplicates.
Okay.
Here we have a set. So here what you can do, you can override the hash code and equals method. So
Got
that
it.
time you are not able to add duplicate elements. If you want to allow, don't override it.
Got it.
So that is in some scenarios you will get this one.
Got
So
it.
that is
Okay.
the based on the usage. You mean requirement? What kind of requirement you are doing the mapping? So in this case, we have to
Mm-hmm.
encourage. We have to allow the users to buy the duplicate products.
Got it.
In this case, don't override the hash code and equals method. If you will override, what will happen? It will not take 2 elements. It will take only the latest element.
Okay.
And we are trying to add the items. Item is a separate object, so we need to add item to the set. This one I think
Mm-hmm.
we saw when we are doing core Java, right? This hash code and equals method, how to override the duplicate elements.
Got it. Okay.
So these are the basic elements. These are the cart ID, total amount, and cart name, and how many items you want to add.
Okay.
Then after that, setter getter, just to set
Okay.
the value and get the value. And this is about cart. Now go to the items.
Mm-hmm.
So here, right? If you see here, inside the item, we need item ID. So this is for backend purpose. The database will generate this ID.
Okay.
Like this is the one. So here, right, we have another column called product ID. This is product ID. This is cart ID.
Okay.
So this is basically item table. So inside the item table, we have a cart ID and product name, item name, and item ID. So this item ID,
Okay.
and this ID belongs to cart ID, and this ID is item ID. So now we
Okay.
are into item table. So in item table we have item ID. I can give some item name. Some name you can give whatever you want. After that, item total. What is the purpose? What is the price of that item? Each item. One Pepsodent. What is the price of one Pepsodent? And what is the quantity? One or two
Okay.
or three. So this one, why we need to eliminate the duplicate and all, right? So let's suppose one guy is, so take the same scenario. So here, right? So P2, how many
Okay.
times he purchased? 2 times, correct?
Yes.
You purchased P2 2 times. In this case, if when you are displaying the final summary, right, you can display the cart 1 is having P1 1 time,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
cart 1 is having P2 how many times?
Times.
2 times. So how we are going to calculate this one? So if we have a mechanism to eliminate the duplicate thing, then you can able to say this is a duplicate product having 2 times, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise, you are not able to identify whether it's a duplicate or a new product or existing product or something.
Yes. Yes.
Then you can able to display the count. P2 is a duplicate one. It is having two times. Mean quantity is 2.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what we are going to use. Set
Okay.
quantity and the cart. So when we are trying to pick one product, who is going to pick the product and what is his cart ID? So then we have to give this product is belongs to this cart and give the cart ID.
Okay.
Okay, that is the main purpose of cart. And another thing is I am trying to initialize the values by using the constructor here. You can write setter getter also, no issue. Just for let you know the differences as possible things. Just I have written a different way. We can able to initialize the
Okay.
values by using the constructor also instead of setter getter.
Okay.
So whenever you are creating the item object, one item, so you can add item ID and amount
Mm-hmm.
and quantity cart. You can add over here. So
Okay.
then it will be added. Then it will be added to your database. So this is about item. Okay, now Java classes. If you go to the HVM table, so here you will see one new thing, one small new thing, new tag.
Okay.
First we will go to yes. First we will go to the cart. So this is a package. So I told you right yesterday. So you can able to create the package at here class level or at the
Mm-hmm.
Hibernate mapping level. So you can give the package of these classes and you can give the class name and corresponding table name you can give cart or whatever as per your wish and the ID. Inside the cart table we have an ID, generated ID. So that one I'm mentioning here ID and a type you can mention that is long integer or string or whatever. It is an optional basically. It's an
Okay.
optional. And column name, corresponding database column name I am going to give you as a cart underscore ID.
Okay.
And the identity means it will regenerate the number like 1 2 3 4 5. You no need to give anything. The generator will generate the number. Database will generate ID table, ID column basically. So that you can ignore now. And the second column is what is the total.
Mm-hmm.
The type is double. So I can give 12.15 something like that double. So you can mention the data type.
Okay.
And the column,
Okay.
right? Whether you can mention here column directly here, column equal to
Mm-hmm.
database column name basically. This is one way, or else you
Okay.
can mention here also. Both are same.
Okay.
The database column name.
Got it.
So let
Okay.
me remove it. Just for understanding purpose, I have written two ways. So here
Mm-hmm.
you can mention directly in property tag, or you can mention in a separate tag. Both are same.
Okay. And they don't have any, like, what do you say, like separation between these, right? The properties.
No, no, you can write anyway. Either you can write as part of property or you can write inside property also. Column name equal to like
We
that. So this is
separated by column or
yes,
something
yes,
like that, semi
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like that.
So here, if you're not giving any column name, right, it will take your Java class name. So here Java class name, this is your cart name, correct? Inside Java, you
Okay.
mention name as you are considering as a cart name. Let's suppose when it is creating the table, you want to give this name as a cart underscore name,
Okay.
database column name, and your Java class field name.
Okay.
So that is the main difference.
Okay.
Now we have an item set, correct?
Mm-hmm.
This is a set, more elements. One cart can select more number of elements. So that purpose, we have another field called set.
Okay.
And the table, for this corresponding table also we have, items, we have separate table, right? So we have, let me open this one. So we have an item details also we are going to save a separate table. So that table name is items. Set
Okay.
items is a field inside your cart, and it will refer to the items table, and it will fetch the details. So what you are going to fetch, what you need it, that we are going to need it only cart ID.
Okay.
When I will execute, when I will show you the table structure, right? So then you can able to understand these details very easily. So this is
Okay.
basically here what kind of mapping we are using. This is very important. We need to figure it out based
Okay.
on the requirement. It's one-to-one mapping or one-to-many mapping or many-to-many mapping. You need to figure out. So based on that, we have to change only. This is the only one difference. The rest of the things are same. Just we have to
Okay.
identify based on your requirement. This is a kind of mapping one-to-one or one-to-many or many-to-many.
Okay.
Just you need to identify that one. Then you have to write this one-to-one or one-to-many. And these examples you will get so many in the, so many examples you will get in the internet, and you have to modify the table name, your name, these names. That's all.
Okay.
It looks like a complicated, but it's very simple. Only thing is you need to find out based on your requirement. This requirement will come under one-to-one or one-to-many or many-to-many. Then you have to copy this tag and modify the values. Rest of the things are same.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this is one, right? Now let me go to the item HBM file. We have item class also. This is a package name, and this is a class name, and this is a table name, and we have an item ID. So this is also it's generating by database, and we have
Got it.
item name. We are giving some name to the item, and item total amount and quantity. So inside item, I showed you, right? We have a cart. So this item belongs to which cart? So when you are picking
Okay.
one product, we have to give the cart. So whatever product you are picking, this product is belongs to which cart? Who picked this particular product? So one product can pick so many people, right? So in that case, we have to mention cart ID. Which cart picked this product? Like
Okay.
Samsung mobile is that the same Samsung mobile can pick n number of people from Flipkart, correct? So we have to, whenever any person is picking, immediately we need to find out which this product is belongs to which cart.
Yes.
So
Yes.
many people are doing shopping in Flipkart, so many people are trying to buy same product. So that time we have
Yeah.
to immediately we have to add the cart ID.
Got it.
So that is the purpose we are trying to add cart object inside the item. Okay, now
Okay.
go to the CFG file. There is no change. Inside the CFG file, from here to here, there is no change. Only thing
Okay.
is how many HBM files is there? That many files you have to register as a resource.
Got it.
In our case, we have a 2 HBM files, so we have to register 2 times. One is cart
Okay.
HBM file, and the other is items HBM file. So we have to register this as a your CFG file, and rest of the things are same. And the database credential and dialectic, everything is same. This will
Got it.
not change.
Okay.
Now this is fine. HBM file is fine. Now go to the main program. So here we need to prepare some testing data.
Okay.
Testing means so first one we need to create one cart. So in my case, I'm creating a cart equal to new cart, and the cart name I'm giving my cart.
Okay.
So one cart is ready. One person is logged into the Flipkart. So his cart name is my cart something. And now he is trying to buy one item. Item number 1. Item equal to 1. Okay. So item name is I1.
Okay.
Item name is I1 and the amount is 10. The price is 10, 10 rupees or $10 or whatever, and the quantity is 1.
Okay.
So item 1 he purchased one time, one quantity, and he added that item is added to cart. Cart means my cart.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And item 2 is trying to create. Item 2 he purchased and the price is 20, and he purchased item 2 two times,
Okay.
and after finally that item is belongs to my cart, this object. If you have any other cart, so you can create another cart object, give some different name, and add that cart to this product.
Okay.
You can now you have two items are ready and corresponding cart is ready. So what you have to
Okay.
do, we have to add all that items to one of the set.
Okay.
So you are trying to add two times. So add one time and add two times you are adding because you have a two items.
Got it. Okay.
Now we have to add these items to your cart.
Okay.
So we have a cart object here, set items. So add all that set items here. Okay. Now
Okay.
here the total amount of the cart I am calculating here manually. So first one is right. Price is 10 and what is the quantity? 1, correct?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm trying to calculate the total amount in my cart. And the second product
Okay.
is having 2 times and the price is 20.
Okay.
So that's what I make
Got it.
sum of total amount.
Okay.
Okay, now my cart and item objects are ready. Now what I had to do, I
Mm-hmm.
had to save these details into my database.
Okay.
First what I had to do, first I had to save the cart details. Why? Because so when a person is first time he logged in, right, the cart is empty, correct?
Mm.
So when person is logged in first time, so immediately we should, I mean, that person doesn't have any items, correct? So that should not be the right
Yes.
way. So that's what first what I'm trying to do. I am saving my cart name. Then I want my
Okay.
cart ID basically. So that's what I'm trying to save. Cart name first, cart
Okay.
object. So what it will do, first it will save the cart details and it will generate the corresponding ID.
Mm.
That's it, that's fine. Later on what it will do, I'm trying to save my items. Two are
Mm.
different tables, correct?
Yes.
So one person having one entry in cart table, and in items table, how many items is trying to buy, that many entries will come into the items table, like this.
Okay.
So for each person having one unique cart ID, correct?
Yes.
And in items table you can able to see multiple entries. So this is items table, and you can able to see here multiple entries. So this is unique for each user having only one cart always.
Got it.
So you have to take this cart ID and you have to map to here.
Mm-hmm.
Take this one and map here.
Got it.
Okay, now go back. So now first I added cart details. I did save. After that item details I did save. After that just I'm
Mm.
committing it. And after that I'm closing the session.
Okay.
And here these are the things that there is no change. First we need
Okay.
to call the configuration. We need to get the session factory. From the session factory we need to get one session. From the session you need to start your transactions.
Yes.
Once you ready to start transaction, then you can create the object and push everything to the session and then finally commit it.
Okay.
Then that's all. Now let me run this program and we will see the examples.
Okay.
Okay, before that let me check in configuration what I mentioned, update or create. So here I mentioned update. Update means what it will do, it will try to add for existing table. So I want to delete the existing table. So let me delete it, create. So first time, if it is there, what it will do, it will delete all the tables and it will recreate it. So that time I can able to see the relation IDs, primary key, foreign key. So these are the foreign keys, right? So it's referring from
Yes, yes.
different tables. So we can able to see that foreign key generations and all. So that's what I deleted. I want to create fresh tables. Let me
Okay.
run it. Now we see, now you can able to see more tables are generated. First, right, what is trying to do, see there, items table, it is dropping.
Yes.
After that, cart table, it is dropping. First, it is
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
Felix.
drop the relationship. So item table is referring the cart ID, correct?
Yes.
So that it is dropping. The relationship it is dropping, then only it can able to delete the independent tables. If any relationship
Got
is there, we are not able to delete the tables. Why? Because somebody is referring the table, correct? We should not delete, we can't make them as ideal. So first you have to break the relationship, then you can able to delete the independent tables. So that's what they're deleting, the relationship. After that they are deleting the tables. After that, what they are trying to do, they are trying to create the cart table first. Cart
Okay.
ID increment. This is the increment. So database will
Okay.
increment and total amount and cart name and cart ID is a primary key or unique key.
Okay.
After that, what they are trying to do, they are trying to generate the items table. ID item, it's a unique key. It's auto increment.
Mm-hmm.
Item ID is a kind of varchar. Total amount,
Okay.
total amount of one item and quantity, cart ID. It's also kind of a primary key. Okay. Now
Got it.
go back to, and after that what we are trying to do, we are inserting data into cart table first. Why? Because we need a unique
Okay.
cart ID.
Okay.
Okay, now your cart ID is ready. After that, we are trying to insert the data into items table. We have two items, correct? So we are inserting into two times.
Yeah.
Once the insertion is done, then we have to update the corresponding cart ID of each product.
Okay.
So that it is doing. Now go to the table structure, then you will get some more sense.
Mm. Can we have a UI based database also?
UI data, UI also we have Oracle. I'll give one example, that one also.
Okay.
We have a UI Oracle, that also I'll give one example so
Okay.
that you know how to connect with different database.
Okay.
Well, one database I have Oracle. Let me check. I have, I think I maybe I uninstalled or yeah, I have. This is the UI based Oracle I have. I can give one
Okay.
example with this one. The difference is, only thing is you have to modify three places when you are trying to connect with the Hibernate. I will tell you just for our
Okay.
understanding. This is the CFG XML. So here you have to give org.hibernate.dialectic.oracle dialectic. This is
Okay.
one change. And here com.oracle.jdbc driver, second change. And URL we have to change, username and password we have to change. These four we have to change.
Okay. Okay.
And rest
Got
of
it.
the things are, we have to add corresponding Oracle jar.
Got it.
So what I will do, I will modify these details. I will try to execute our existing program only, so that you will be very clear. In production, in 1 year from the starting of the development, they used MySQL. At the end, after 2 years, they decided to migrate the database from MySQL to Oracle. Then what are the changes we are going to do?
Okay.
So like that, you can consider that scenario. Right now, we have already developed so many tables, right? Now, I decided
Mm-hmm.
after 1 week, I want to use Oracle. So how we are going to do? What are the changes we are? This is the main purpose of Hibernate.
Okay.
So you can able to change the database at any point of time, one to another.
Mm.
The changes are very minimal. Just only we have to change these 5 properties.
Got it.
Now let me. What is the table names? What we had given? Tables cart. First table is cart.
Mm.
Select star from cart. So one cart is created. Cart ID is 1 and cart name is my cart. And the total amount
Okay.
is 50. In this cart, total amount is 50. And how we already calculated here when we are trying to add products. So we calculated total amount here. 10 is 1 time
Okay.
and 20 is 2 times. So total amount is 50.
50.
So in your cart, the total amount you have to pay 50 rupees.
Okay.
This is your cart name. Now, if you want to see the total items, what are the items it is available in your cart, then you have to go to the item table, items. So this is your items table. So this is a item name. Item name is item I1, and your item ID. This is generated by database. So okay, this is considered Pepsodent. This is considered, you can say,
Mm.
some Samsung phone or something. And this is the price of item 1 is 10 rupees. The price of item 2 is 20 rupees. And item 1 you purchase it one time, quantity is 1, and item 2 you purchase it, quantity is 2. And these two items are belongs to cart ID 1.
Okay.
Now it is clear, right, how the data is storing. So at any point of time, so we can able to get each product or each item is belongs to which cart.
Mm.
So basically 2 tables. One is having cart details and another is having item detail. This is item ID, this is item name, and item price, 1 unit price, one quantity price, and number of quantity,
Okay.
and cart ID. So this is the way we can able to maintain the database, like a history kind of thing. One person did shopping in Flipkart, so we can able
Mm-hmm.
to maintain the history like this, and you can add one date column here. So when this shopping was happened, and you can, if you have
Got it.
any transaction ID, you can save here. In that way,
Mm-hmm.
this Flipkart and all, they are managing their history database. And
Okay.
suddenly, at some point of time, a person came and if you want, you can save the credit card number or transaction number and person login, user ID, all those things. And you can
Mm-hmm.
have another column here, user details. Let's suppose one person, after 1 month, he came back and he say, I purchased 10 quantity, but I got it only 9. Then they will verify the database and they will check whether it's happened really, or shipping problem, or some software problem. They can able to verify it. So that way, based on your usage, you can add more columns and more relationship. You can able to add user along with the cart ID. You can add user ID also. User details also you can save in one table and add corresponding foreign key here, user ID. So this cart is belongs to which user ID.
Okay.
Then we can able to check, like he logged in this so and so date, and that day he purchased this many quantity, but the delivery happened one or more less. We can able to identify it's delivery problem or software problem, so that we can able to justify.
Got it.
And this is one to many. So one cart having many product. So the
Okay.
same cart ID is repeating here. So this is what I has to say, one to many. In the last example, what we saw, 1-to-1 means in the author
Yes.
table one record and in book table one record. So that is
Yes.
1-to-1 kind of mapping. So based on our requirement, we need to select corresponding mapping, and we need to select this one, whether we have to use 1-to-1 or 1-to-many. So that is the only difference.
Okay.
And this example is clear. This example is clear, right? 1-to-many.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you are fine, then we have another example also, or we can see tomorrow also, no problem. The this I will tell you
Can
theoretically.
I?
Yeah,
Okay.
I will tell you theoretically,
No,
but I'll.
no. Saying.
Hmm?
Sure.
Yeah, tell me.
No, I was saying. I mean, you can send me this recording of this one, and then maybe I can take a look at it. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I will send you
Because
this, fifth example. I will send you. Sixth, I will tell you tomorrow only.
okay, okay.
Whatever today we discussed, I will send you this one, fifth, and rest of the things you already got, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Yes, yes.
files. So fifth, I will send today as part of video, and so this one I will tell you theoretically, just to give some
Mm.
picture, and tomorrow I will explain you in depth. So just what is the purpose of
Okay.
many to many. So this is one last mapping.
Okay.
So let's suppose if you take users like existing and known examples only, I'm giving so that you can able to remember very easily. And if you see
Okay.
chart, right? Chart, not chart.
Mm.
Any application. So any application, right? So users. So you have one application like take Facebook or Gmail or anyone. Facebook or Gmail or anyone, not Facebook. Shopping only. Take Flipkart. So
Mm.
Flipkart having three kind of users. One is admin,
Mm.
correct?
Mm.
Another one is user, another one is guest.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
So admin can able to log in, and user can able to create the profile, and he can able to log in. Guest don't have any profile, just directly he want to do quickly, he want to do some shopping.
Mm.
So these are the
Okay.
possible groups for any application, correct?
Mm. Mm.
So and another user is user. So one user, right? He registered as an
Mm.
admin,
Okay.
and also he is a user,
Mm.
and also this same person can able to do the shopping like a guest also, correct?
Yes, yes.
So here okay, this is one user and another user 2. This is user 1. So this user is only user,
Okay.
and also is behaving as a guest. So here it is kind of one admin can have a number of people, correct?
Yes, yes.
So admin, when 2 or 3 people can be admin, correct? So 1 to many here. So admin can have, correct? So one user can behave like more users, and admin inside the, you see here users, right? In user, how many people are there? 2.
Two.
So it's kind of 1 to many. So in this case, we are going to create two tables. One is users, groups,
Mm.
and another table is relationship.
Got it.
Here we are going to create a third table. Here we are going to maintain the relationships. So this user is belongs to how many groups, and in this admin, in this particular admin group, how many users are there? This
Got
user
it.
is belongs to how many groups? One category. And this in this admin group, how many users are available?
Got it.
So this is kind of just theoretically, and tomorrow I will give this example. And this is about mappings, and we will see some other things also if time is there.
Okay, okay. Sure,
Okay,
sure. No
and
problem.
I will send you this video and the files also.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
Sure.
thanks. Yeah, thanks.
All right.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow then.